To get everybody familiar on the topic, Santa's CIF playoffs are currently approaching, and so is the due date of this project. Over the past few months, Ethan, Genesis, and I have been flipping back and forth about what our project should be on. As if destined by fate, we all connected our brainpower together in the nick of time to try to combine the two assets and measure items within our tennis facility, starting off with the newly renovated net post. Now, keep in mind, I sort of screwed up and forgot to start on the floor, so the equations will be based off of my height, which is around 5'3". Alright, now back to the first explanation.
We start off with, and then there are the two triangles, and then all we have to do for these parts are just find tan for both, and then right here we have to just set them equal to each other in order them to be like terms, and then right here we have to distribute in order for them to be simplified like equally. And then we get to negative tan 37x equals tan 37x, and then we have to get the x on one side, of course, to simplify again. And then right here you can see like we simplify the equations to tan 58 of x minus tan 37x equals tan 37x, and then the plus the 19. And then what you do there is then you factor in the divide to get the x alone, and then you get tan 58 of x minus tan 37x over tan 58 minus tan 37, and then that over that. And then your answer in the end is tan equals negative parentheses 1.7415, and then the x is equal to that, obviously. And then what you do there is then you translate that part to a, and as you see that, then you get this, and then your answer in the end is y equals 1.103 feet.
14.5 feet taller than I am is not surprising, yet still pretty impressive in my opinion. Next, we measured the shed, which is much more to my scale.
For these two triangles, we have to find tangent. And then for the first triangle, we get y equals tangent 34x. And then for the second one, we get y equals tangent 25x plus 10.5. Then we gotta set them equal to each other and distribute. And when we distribute and do that, we have to get x on the same side. So that's why we minus tangent 25x. And then when we bring that down, and we get tangent 34x minus tangent 25. And then we gotta factor out the x outside so it can be by itself, because then we're trying to cancel that out, we're trying to look for x. Then when we do that, we divide, and then we get x equals 2.86144. And then now we gotta plug in 2.8614 to the first triangle, and then that's when we get tangent 34 equals y over 2.86144, and then we multiply because cross multiply, and then we get negative 1.78141. But since it can't be negative, it turns out to be 1.7841 feet. Thank you.
And that's the gist of our tennis courts.